Yo, what is going on, everyone in the XRP community? Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day today as usual. Cryptocurrency market sliding back a little bit harder today on the Monday. We got XRP down at 33.5 cents, Ethereum 1,400, Bitcoin 21,000. Honestly, I think it's just a little scam dump. Like, there's no news that came out at all. Cryptocurrency was just starting to recover nicely. And it decided to go down today a little bit. You know, Bitcoin down 5%, ETH 8%, XRP 5%, and pretty much exactly the same across the top 100 cryptocurrencies. No rhyme or reason, really. Just a quick liquidity grab, and I am sure we're going to be sending it back up in the near future. Guys, urgent message. We got John Deaton absolutely handing it to the SEC in court, guys. Here we got Jeremy Hogan. Dude, look at this. I got all three XRP community attorneys following me: John Deaton, James K. Fillon, Jeremy Hogan. Guys, it's truly an honor to have every single XRP lawyer legend following me on Twitter. Attorney Deaton's response might be my favorite brief in the Ripple case so far. It defends his position in the case, defends his own actions, attacks the SEC, attacks the SEC expert, all in 4 pages, and also happens to spill on Hinman and his relation to Ethereum. Bravo. Guys, we got the whole 5-page document here. I think it's actually 4-page. But, guys, this is from John Deaton to the SEC. As you guys know, the SEC is trying to completely remove John Deaton from the court case, which, you know what that means? They are genuinely scared. They would not try to be removing him and 65,000 XRP holders from interjecting in the lawsuit unless they are scared. If they didn't think anything of it, they would make no effort whatsoever to remove him and the 65,000 XRP holders from the case. However, it is otherwise. They want to completely remove him from the case. They want to deal with Ripple one-on-one. However, it's kind of like John Deaton and all the XRP army is kind of like trying to essentially jump the SEC and beat them up all at once with like multiple people because they're in the wrong. They're in the wrong. Okay? Guys, we're going to go ahead and read through this whole thing by John Deaton. This is an absolute grand slam getting sent to Judge Torres and Judge Knepper. Or no, Judge Knepper's not on here, but Judge Torres is. This is a reply to the SEC versus Ripple Labs case. Dear Judge Torres, unprecedented is a gross understatement when describing this case. Because the SEC's sweeping allegations that XRP itself is a security, almost immediately, this case was dubbed the cryptocurrency trial of the century, SEC versus Ripple by Forbes. This case represents a significant regulatory overreach, which is just the SEC essentially granting themselves authority that they did not have, okay? Because they have jurisdiction over securities, not decentralized digital assets. But they're claiming that they are securities, XRP and like 9 others on Coinbase. And I just love how when the SEC sues Ripple and calls XRP a security, Coinbase has no problem immediately delisting XRP, shows no objection nor opposition, and they just didn't care about it. But then you got, 9 digital assets listed on Coinbase that the SEC is calling securities. They're all of a sudden saying, oh, no, we don't list securities. No, we do not list securities. This is not fair. We are not delisting them. Why are they struggling so hard with these ones? And all of those that I just listed, the 9 cryptocurrencies on Coinbase, SEC is calling a security. You list all, you combine all of those market caps, they don't even reach the XRP market cap, I bet you. Haven't checked, but I bet you add up all their market caps, it is still smaller than the XRP one. So it's really weird to me how Coinbase is, they have no problem delisting XRP, but then all of a sudden when the SEC sues Coinbase, now all of a sudden they are scrambling everywhere going, no, SEC, you're wrong. We don't list securities. We're not going to delist them. No, you're wrong. Really funny how now Coinbase is making articles and virtue signaling public statements about we need better cryptocurrency regulation. It's kind of funny how that works, huh? All right, let's keep reading through this with no delay. If this court were to adopt the SEC's theory regarding XRP, it would dramatically change the regulatory landscape for the entire cryptocurrency industry. The SEC's unlawful expansion of Howey, the token represents a security per se. Although the SEC laments Amici's presence in this case, the SEC itself is to blame because of its unprecedented allegations. Indeed, the SEC's XRP is a security per se theory has been at issue from the very beginning of this case, as the defense correctly pointed out. The SEC included in its complaint conclusion allegations suggesting XRP is always a security and therefore that every offer, sale, or transaction involving XRP is subject to the panoply. Dude, guys, okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Reading some of these legal documents, I don't know where the hell some of these English words come from. I don't know if this is legal jargon or something people actually use in like traditional English, but what the fuck? Guys, what the fuck is that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What is that? Panoply of regulatory requirements mandated by the federal securities laws. During the very first substantive hearing, Judge Knepper questioned the SEC's implausible theory that every individual in the world who is selling XRP is committing a Section 5 violation. So basically, they're calling all of us criminals, essentially. The defendant's cogent recitation of the SEC's response to Judge Knepper encapsulates the underlying issue. The SEC did not dispute the premise of Judge Knepper's question, responding ambiguously that non-parties' XRP transactions would likely be exempt under Section 4, which only applies to a security subject to registration under Section 5. The SEC essentially confirmed that regardless of the seller or circumstances of the sale, XRP is, in its view, per se, an investment contract and therefore a security per se. That premise, if accepted, would empower the SEC to regulate vast numbers of non-parties, including digital asset exchanges, vendors, retail holders, and not even to mention the participants in the decentralized exchanges. This directly threatens the interest of Amici, even though there is nothing about their conduct that could plausibly make XRP an investment contract and thus a security in the context of this litigation. Like, when they're calling XRP a security, they're literally trying to say we're buying, like, we are entitled to stake of Ripple the company. That's just not true. That's just not true. XRP, the digital asset, was created prior to the company. Okay? XRP was made in kind of a similar way as Bitcoin. Group of coders. Company was created 1 year later to heavily invest in the ecosystem. After that hearing, and prior to the court granting amicus status, the defendants specifically asked the SEC to clarify its theory and thus minimize Amici's involvement. The defendants unambiguously asked whether the SEC was seeking to establish XRP as an investment contract per se, or that defendant sales of XRP resulted in an investment contract based on the circumstances of those sales. The SEC responded, the XRP traded even in the secondary market represents that investment contract. The SEC's representation theory constitutes an unlawful expansion of Howey. Commissioner Hester Pierce agreed that the SEC enforcement lawyers are precariously expanding Howey as applied to XRP, when she publicly criticized the SEC's theory by saying, what we've done now is said the orange groves are kind of like the security. Interview the SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce. This is like the crypto mom who is, oh, look at that, dude. The Thinking Crypto YouTube channel being cited in this document. That's freaking awesome, man, because I don't care what anybody says, dude. Thinking Crypto was one of the first XRP YouTubers out there. I don't know exactly who the first was, but he definitely was even there before me. Dude, this guy's been around for so long, interviewing everybody about XRP. So yeah, imagine like a commissioner from the SEC literally disagreeing with the SEC. It's kind of funny how that works, huh? The expert firestorm. In order to somehow prove that the XRP traded today in the secondary market, independent Ripple represents an investment contract with Ripple, the SEC arms itself with the opinions of a paid expert from an entity granted a multi-million-dollar government contract funded by the SEC to support its unprecedented expansion of Howey. The SEC objects to my request to file a non-duplicative amicus brief regarding this one expert, despite the expert providing opinions regarding Amici's state of mind when purchasing XRP. The SEC asserts Amici should not be allowed to participate because Ripple shares a common interest, and the proposed brief would merely duplicate the defendant's efforts. But I made clear I would only seek leave to file a non-duplicative Daubert amicus brief. Unfortunately, my request inadvertently provoked a firestorm the SEC blames on me. Because literally what they're doing with John Deaton, all the SEC is saying in response to John Deaton is basically, oh, the internet harassment and threats by XRP Army. Well, yeah, you deleted $15 billion in market cap in 3 days by your unjust, kind of illegal lawsuit in a way. So yeah, we're gonna be pissed off, and XRP Army members are gonna come after you and fucking threaten you online. Dude, deal with it. Don't play the victim card. However, all the recent issues related to this expert would have been avoided had the SEC agreed to share then non-confidential report after I agreed to comply with the existing protective order. My proposal was that I would read the report and deposition testimony, and after reviewing Ripple's Daubert motion, would only seek leave if I could offer the court a non-duplicative perspective. So cool how this one XRP community lawyer can interject into the whole case and make the SEC pissed off, and the SEC requesting to have John Deaton and us removed. It was entirely possible that I would review Ripple's motion and do nothing. The SEC now not only objects to Amici's participation in the Daubert challenge, but moves to punitively. Punitively? Guys, I should have stayed in school, man. Punitively. I'm going to say that's what it is. Moves to punitively bar me from participating any further. Ripple and SEC identified experts well before Amici's motion. We don't need to read all this because we've done this in a few videos, but yeah, like the experts' identity they're trying to hide in the hidden documents and emails, dude, they've already been like publicly available. I can't remember if it was Expert 1 or Expert 5 from that last video. Let me know down in the comments below, but Expert 1 or Expert 5 is literally already publicly known. And Ripple right now, like what the last video was all about, is that Ripple is now completely objecting to the SEC wanting to conceal all the identities of the people and the third parties in the Hinman emails. Ripple is saying, fuck that. Let's go ahead. Let's like reveal everything with nothing blacked out. That's essentially what Ripple is asking. The SEC wants to hide identities for the claim of, oh, security, oh, the XRP is threatening and harassing on Twitter. Yeah, fucking deal with it, dude. You wiped out 15 billion in 3 days. Deal with it. Your fault. Don't play the victim card. But yeah, Ripple's going after full identification, no censorship. The SEC's hypocritical stance regarding the expert report, and the Judge Netburn herself called the SEC hypocritical in the hearing that we did get the transcripts to. Yeah, we're not going to read everything, guys. Don't want to waste your time, but we're going to go over the kind of the bullet points here. A common interest doesn't negate Amici's role. This is just essentially discrediting the SEC, trying to get rid of John Deaton and XRP holders. Amici complied with the court's order, meaning everything John Deaton did with the XRP holders is completely legal. Unlike the SEC contacting overseas Ripple partners trying to get them to speak when that's none of their fucking business because they're overseas, has nothing to do with the United States. Because Ripple is not, okay, yeah, is Ripple a U.S. company? Okay, sure. From a legal sense, yeah. But, dude, they are all over the world, and I imagine most of the biggest Ripple customers are not even in the United States. Like, I know we got Bank of America, American Express, etc., but a lot of our biggest customers are not even in the United States. And the United States SEC is the only agency in the world calling XRP security. No other country, no other agency. And plus, the CFTC is calling out the SEC. That's the best part. Since the SEC cannot attack Amici's message, it attacks Amici's messenger. For the second time, the SEC engages in character assassination, asking the court to revoke Amici's status and bar me from further participation in this matter because they're scared, dude. They know this case is coming to an end. They don't want Ripple to have that John Deaton ammunition to keep hurling at him freaking further through the case. They don't want that. They don't want that. The interjection is such an inconvenience to them. They're actually going out of their way to remove John Deaton. It is not a coincidence that the SEC makes this radical request on the eve of summary judgment filings, the proceedings this court signaled as the most relevant and desirable for Amici's participation. Conclusion, Amici should not be denied participation. Basically, John Deaton just body slamming the SEC in this whole entire article. Jeremy Hogan given the upvote. And while at the SEC, Hinman was also a profit-sharing partner to Simpson Thacher, a member of the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, which exclusively promotes Ether. The SEC's ethics chief informed him that he was criminally barred from contacting his partners at Simpson Thacher, although he continued to do so. Guys, I cannot wait for these Hinman emails. It is going to be juicy. Respectfully submitted. John Deaton. Freaking love this guy, man. I got followings from every single XRP legal legend. You guys are amazing. Keep doing what you do. Can't wait for the SEC case to be over. And I'll see you guys in the next one.